Hello, hello, hello. Happy holidays. We're back. I know y'all missed us on Thanksgiving, but hey, it was Thanksgiving. But welcome everybody. It's a new day with Stanley Renee. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hey. We got on our Christmas holiday colors. Yes, indeed. Exactly. Yes. Well, our topic today, y'all, we're going to have a little fun. We ain't going to take it too seriously. Holiday memories. We're going to go down yesterday lane when we was like way back in the day when we was kids, all the way from that point. Good memories, things that you love, things that you did, when you was a child, even new memories that you can create even today. Mm-hmm. So, hey, that's what we're going to talk about, holiday memories. I'm going to give you some of my holiday memories from my childhood. Man, on the south side, hey, we got one coming in. Hey, y'all. Good to see y'all. Good to see you,
Good to see you guys.
But, my good memory was on the south side of High Point, North Carolina on Amos Street. Back then, we was in a 2-bedroom house, and it was like 3 boys, 2 girls, and my mom and dad. So I remember specifically when we was kids and we had to share a room. We literally had to take a sheet and split the room because Carolyn and Kathy, they had their own bed, so they was sleeping in a queen.
Your sisters, yeah.
Yeah, and we was in a bunk bed, me, James, and Tony. So I remember so well, like it was yesterday. Tony and James bought all these snacks. I can't even tell you, it was like we had so much junk food, but we had a Christmas party in our room, but it was real quiet and lay low, And so we was talking about, memories and what we wanted for Christmas and what you think mom and daddy got us. And, and then we had where we had put our little chain together and, dimes and nickels where we got them a present for Christmas. But those are the best times. I remember that. And, even when we moved from South Side to the North Side on Barbie Street, oh man, me and Carolyn, my mom was like, you guys got to go to bed. You got to go to bed. Santa Claus will be here soon. You got to go to bed now. You got to go to bed. Oh, we got another coming. I remember when South Side smelled like chitlins on Christmas morning. I remember that.
But we didn't do chitlins.
We didn't do chitlins.
Other occasions, but
maybe other occasions.
Not Christmas.
But not Christmas. But I remember my mom, she said, y'all got to go to bed. Santa Claus will be here. Y'all can't stay up. So Carolyn would go to her room. At the time, she had her room, her and Kathy, and then I had mine. And Carolyn would sneak out of her room, and she said, come in here, because they had a double window in their room.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, and so she said, we're going to find out if he's real or not. So we just going to stay here. And we stood there in the window looking up at the skies.
Trying to find
Santa for hours. And end up dozing off and falling asleep. But yeah, I remember those times. Do you got any memories?
Oh gosh. Well, with my family, it was just me, my mom and dad, and my brother Eric for the first 12 years. And then my sister came along when I was 12. So my brother Eric and my sister Paulette and I, we enjoyed Christmas. And Daddy was really the big Christmas fan. He was one of those who would like to go out like Christmas Eve and shop and be in the crowds and stuff. And I'm like, that's definitely not for me. But he loved to do that. He would decorate, and I get that from him. I love to decorate at Christmas time and just get things set up and in place. But I think back that when we were younger, 1969 is when we moved into this house. It's before Thanksgiving. So our first Christmas was here in 1969 in this house. Okay. And I'm like someone else. I have memories of Christmas, but I can't tell you exactly what year it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you remember things, but not the exact year. And so things that we would do my mom she used to buy us these little Christmas candles.
Okay.
And she would light them Christmas Eve, just make sure they were, secured and they were safe. And she would light them in our rooms, and we could just, watch flames flicker. So excited, Santa's coming, that kind of thing.
Oh, we got another one. Oh, I remember the music, The Temptation, Silent Night, Donny Hathaway, This Christmas, most definitely.
Wonderful songs.
Yeah.
Wonderful songs.
Yeah. Donny Hathaway was the man.
Yeah.
Loved his songs when he sung Christmas songs or any other song.
Mm-hmm. And music was always a great, strong part of the holiday anyway, whether it was listening to things, Christmas songs that were connected to the church or to the birth of Christ.
Yeah.
Or whether it was hearing Nat King Cole sing or some other celebrity or wonderful, you want to say songstress, whatever.
Yeah. I remember my dad used to love Nancy Wilson.
Yeah. Nancy Wilson.
She had a Christmas, he would play that Christmas album, boy.
Yeah. Nancy
Wilson. And, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I know that some of the things that we actually did other than the candle lighting, I remember my mom did was that my job was to make Rice Krispie treats for Christmas. So we had them for Christmas, and I did that for quite a while. And our dad, and I think a lot of people tend to do this one, is where we would get the brown paper bags with the fruit and the old fashioned candies. And you remember that?
Oh yeah, especially in church.
Yeah.
Like we used to do the Christmas plays in church, and then afterwards they would give you this bag with different candies, hard candy,
and nuts too.
And nuts and fruits. I always had a rotten apple in mine. I couldn't figure it out why.
It's supposed to be talking about the good.
Oh, I'm sorry. There probably was a reason why. I don't know.
That was it, that you were naughty or nice. Maybe
obviously
it was not. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if not. If you were
I think that was just 1 year they did that. And I was like, okay, I ain't going to do no more brown bags.
I remember too. You remember your mom would be cooking.
Oh yeah.
Up cooking Christmas Eve and preparing and things for Christmas Day.
Morning,
and I think back that when we would get our toys, I know I'm trying to think things that I got over the years. There was this one doll that I got. I can't remember what year it was. Her name was April Showers, and you could put her in a bath. They had a little bathtub that came with her. You put the water in, and she would just turn her head and splash and splash and splash. That was one of my favorite toys that I remember. I remember getting my own little kitchen at a certain age. And, things that you remember.
Oh, we got another one. Oh, dang, Stanley, you sound like Charlie Brown. For a second, there's a rotten apple in my bag. Where was that?
It is not Charlie Brown's Christmas.
It was just that year. It was not every year. It was just that particular year. Okay.
He said it brought back memories of Charlie Brown.
Well, I'm not Charlie Brown.
He's always getting short end of the stick, that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, memories were wonderful.
Yeah.
I always remember them being great. And then my sister and I always, when she was of a certain, when she toddler's age, she had to sleep with me, and wasn't doing the crib thing anymore. And so we shared a room. My brother had his own room, but Christmas time was always so exciting. Christmas parades, we go to Christmas parades, and of course, watch them the people that were participating and who were, whether it was a pageant queen or somebody or something coming through throwing candy at the children. Because I missed the Christmas parade. Actually, this weekend I had intentions of going. We had hours here. But I always loved it because that was one of my favorite memories from when we first got married. Stan and I got married. I had a chance to spend Christmas. The experience of the Christmas parade was just me and his dad, and I loved it. We had a ball. So we, there's a lot of great things that we remember about Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And it's usually the love and sometimes the gifts, but sometimes it's just being together, having that time together.
Yeah. and those Christmas parades that we had in High Point. I got to give this out to D-Way, okay? Because D-Way went to Andrews, okay? Andrews band was the bomb. They were the bomb. I mean, I got another one. See, he ain't gonna leave me alone. Christmas parade, especially when people used to follow Andrews and march.
To follow.
Yeah, they did. No, they really did. They would follow Andrews band.
Okay.
And then I believe towards the end or wherever they was located, when they got to the end of the
route that they were on.
They was on, they would actually put on a performance.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They had it going on then.
Oh, they were bad. Andrews really came from a generation of, it started with William Penn.
Okay.
William Penn back in the day had a nasty band. And so it branched out from William Penn to Andrews, which they called WT Wingate.
So were you in the choir, or just you were in the band, right?
I was not in the band.
You weren't able to be in the band. That's right. I'm sorry.
Because unfortunately, I went to
Central.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say that too loud because D-Way might hear it.
But we did have, like, I remember being in the choir. We did Christmas concerts and from elementary school all the way up to high school. So we had fun doing that. That was neat.
Yeah. I remember so much fun. Did y'all ever do any caroling at y'all church?
Well, we did, but we were one of the earlier churches that we were in. I think that was like, how was I then? Oh my gosh, it's been a while back. We would actually, our choir would go to senior citizens' houses and carol for them, and then we would take them a bag of fruit and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
We used to do that, and that was so much fun. Being able to brighten up somebody's day and do something that you enjoy. I always loved caroling. I miss doing that.
Yeah,
I do miss caroling.
Yeah, it's good old days. But yeah, some of the traditions,
things you did every year.
Oh man. Well, I know that I think we incorporated it in our immediate family, me, you, and Aaron, that my mom and my dad actually used to read us the story of the birth of Christ.
Yeah, when he was younger.
Yeah.
They do that.
And so we used to sit around, Dad actually would sit in a chair and we would be sitting on the floor and he would read us the story of Christ. The pictures, just the picture of it in our mind.
Yeah.
Was so vivid the way that he read it. It was like he was looking at a movie.
Okay, that's neat.
And then I think we brought that over into our immediate family, me, Renee, and Aaron, where we literally did that when he was little. So he can know the meaning of Christmas and what it was about.
Right. That's kind of really what we focused on with him.
Yeah.
The birth of Christ is a celebration.
Yeah.
And so, we always, wanted to be honest with him, about that. People, choose to do different things or different ways of allowing their children to experience Christmas. So, but yeah, we always respected that, even if we had friends or anything like that. But we always, and you remember we used to always let him, he got to open one gift
on
Christmas Eve. Yeah. We throw hints like, I want to get that right there, especially with something you really want, like a game. Because, earlier years, it was games, it's into gaming. You might want to get that one right there. Pick that one right there. Give him something else that he would enjoy during Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. But some of those traditions, man, I mean, I remember we went to one year we went to mass.
Okay.
On a Christmas Eve. Actually, it was the same school that I went to at Christ the King. Yeah, and I remember
Catholic school.
I remember a friend of ours invited us, and me, Mama, and Dad actually went. I don't think Colonel went. It was just me, Mom, and Dad, and it was just so wow, man. It was beautiful.
I know it was beautiful. The music and everything, wasn't it? For those of you that don't know, Stan grew up Baptist, but part of his education was through the Catholic Church.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm like I am now.
Surprise!
Oh God, here we go again. What was your favorite Christmas gift toy? Oh man. Excuse me. I had a lot of them. Man, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That was one of my favorites.
I remember those.
I'm just gonna really tell you my age.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had racetracks every Christmas.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Racetracks and the train. You remember the train
Yeah,
sets
train
were pretty
sets.
popular earlier years for a lot of boys. Some girls probably too, but
yeah, it was real challenging putting those things together. Thank God for my brothers, man, because even though you can read the instructions, you still gonna, it's still gonna sort of mess up. This, even the instructions are there, but you sort of have to play it by ear. But yeah, I remember those.
And I remember, I know I mentioned the doll that I had, but I think the other thing I remember the most was that my Aunt Ernestine one year, she got us gifts, and I got the Barbie head. You remember? I don't know. They still sell those, I think, that you can style the hair and you could put makeup on or, different things. And I remember, I love that because you got to kind of play around and learn and have fun at the same time about how to do different hairstyles and things like that. So that was fun.
Oh, got another one. Carla Simpson. Oh, hey, Carla. She said, I grew up in a cult. I never celebrated Christmas until I was an adult. Oh, wow. Really?
I know that was a good experience.
Oh, okay. But my favorite Christmas was the year I got my kids everything they wanted. Oh, that's great.
I know that was a wonderful one. And I'm sure your children enjoyed it.
Uh-oh. I got one from Soul West. He said, I got ran over once in Zayre's. That's the store Zayre's. When I was around 10 because of those Cabbage Patch dolls.
Well, you must have been a Black Friday.
Was that a Black Friday? But that's not a safe
place to be.
No. And
on that particular day.
Cabbage Patch were very popular. I think your sister.
She had some. I don't know if she still has any or not, but some of the earlier toys though are really kind of valuable now.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If you have any toys that you had from when you were younger, definitely check and see if they have some value to them. I think my brother Eric used to have a G.I. Joe many years ago, but I don't know what happened to it. Yeah. But I'm just saying some of those toys are actually very valuable from a long time ago.
Yeah. They prefer that you continue to have it as original package. In order to for the value to be valuable, it's less of it loses value. The value when it's out of its original package.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
they do say things about that.
Because some of even the Barbie dolls are very.
Some of them are. Not all of them are. Not all of them are worth a lot of money. It's certain ones, maybe some of the earlier ones that were made in the 60s or something.
Yeah. Oh, I got another one. Hey. From Carla, someone snatched the Tickle Me Elmo out of my hands when my kids were small at Rose's once. They was wild. That was wild.
I know that was crazy, wasn't it? Look, that was during the time we were probably looking for. You were just probably really good. There was even one, even though, for you to get, because we waited too long.
Yeah. Oh, here gonna Carla. Here gonna another one. Hey, Soul Rest. Hey, Flake family. Hey, Carla.
Hello.
How you doing, sis?
We appreciate you. We appreciate you listening tonight.
But I'm glad that you got to celebrate Christmas, Carla. I mean, for real. It's really, I know a lot of people that don't.
Right. Some people don't celebrate
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Some faiths, different faiths don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just something special about it. It's more of a family gathering time and a time of the love and fellowship with your family, and also to know the true story of the birth of Christ. Because we put so much emphasis on the toys and gifts,
right?
That really is supposed to be the celebration of Christ's birth, and so that's where a lot of things have gotten twisted because we live in a materialistic world.
Yes.
But, we have to get to the real deal, which is the celebration and the story and the birth of Jesus.
And that's something that we never really got into, a lot of the gift buying and things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe for the, our immediate circle we would do, but our stuff would be more of just showing love and kindness and doing something, to help somebody. But yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's another. I love Christmas, the story, the music, the joy of it.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yes. And you can see some of that with what Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh man.
When they were practicing for the play.
Man. I love, my favorite part is when they are practicing and pig pen.
Oh yeah.
Pig pen is getting down.
Yeah, they started dancing. They were supposed to be focusing.
Yeah, but when he does that little step, that shuffle, and that dust is rising.
And then, it's Linus that finally steps in to tell her, like, I want to tell the true meaning of Christmas. What is it really about?
What is it really
So
about?
It was neat. I love the story, too.
Yeah.
I love the story.
And of course, Scrooge.
It's just so Scrooge.
Yeah, the original Scrooge freaked me out. I mean, this was when it was a movie.
A Christmas
in black
Carol.
and white Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
That freaked me out when I was a kid when I saw that. Especially when that ghost came in the room. I'm like, it's time to go to bed.
Oh, yeah. There have been a lot of versions of that.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the story of the birth of Christ always rings true.
Yeah.
During the holidays, right?
Exactly. Oh, okay. Here we go. Call again. Okay. This is my favorite. The movie.
That is
and
my favorite. Uh-huh.
That is your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got so many different versions of Christmas Carol, especially the animations and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Vince. Oh, who's that?
Vince Guaraldi Christmas.
Vince Guaraldi?
That was for music, right?
I believe that's for music.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, and did the Sound of Music come out at Christmas Day?
A lot of times they would have that out.
Yeah, the Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm.
They usually
play that a lot.
Sound of Music.
Okay.
I can't sing like my girl. What's her name? Julia Andrews.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's.
Oh, okay. Wrote the Peanuts Christmas soundtrack. Thank you so much. I appreciate that information.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's who did Charlie Brown.
Awesome. Okay. There's a lot of great memories with that. And I always thought it was so interesting that when they did do the series, when the adults talked, all you heard was wah, 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 wah,
the
wah.
teachers, yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. It was you never actually heard them say anything. It was just the sounds. That was just unique to me and interesting. So I don't know if that was the interpretation from the kids, what it sounded like to them.
That's probably what it sounded like to them. Because in our days, some of our teachers sound like wah, 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 wah. I'm like, whatever. I don't know what she's talking about. And that's probably how they reinterpret it too.
I think I found the, I don't know if it was the, one of the, I don't know if it's the original one, VHS tape of Charlie Brown Christmas. I think I have that somewhere around here. I have to check and see.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I have that. But yeah, that was always a good story.
Yeah.
Always a good story.
Yeah.
And then there was Rudolph.
Of course.
We did that.
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So there were a lot of great shows and movies and different things that would come out. And I remember my mom saying after we became adults, she was so glad she didn't have to watch those same holiday movies and stuff over and over again once we had grown up, which I guess to her was torture. For seeing it all those years, I don't know how many times we during the course of the years that we watched those Christmas cartoons, animations, and things like that. And I can imagine what parents would probably just kind of get a little old.
Yeah, that's why they stayed in their bedroom a lot. They got tired of it. They're like, "Oh God, here he goes again, another year." Yeah. But yeah, those are some great memories.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
They really, really are. And so, the good thing about it,
mm-hmm.
even with your childhood memories, now that we are adults, we can create our own memories.
That's true.
You know,
that's true.
Which is a good thing, because
that's true.
we have to relate things now, even with our generations of today, because they have no clue of our memories, of our Christmas memories. So now
our traditions,
of our traditions, yes. So now we have to create our own for them.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
And you have to meet them where they're at. So I don't, with that, and I said, wow, with the new family of today in this century, you have to create your own memories.
Well, we had taken upon ourselves to just do the thing of, there's some Christmases for us, we don't want to cook. Yeah. We just go to a restaurant that we like, one of our favorite restaurants, and pick up, everything that we want from the menu and have it the next day, warm it up, use our paper plates and stay in our pajamas all day and just, relax. So sometimes we'll do that. That's become kind of like a tradition that goes in and out. Maybe this year we'll do it. Maybe 2 years will pass and we'll do something different. So, but yeah, for us, we enjoy to just be able to hang out with each other, be in our pajamas all day and just chill.
Yeah. That's the best tradition. You get phone calls from cousins and aunties and uncles and stuff, and we talk on the phone, and now the new age, you can just you can stream, or you can do Zoom. Do your Zoom. Bring your family in that's out of state for a family gathering on Zoom.
Yeah, and in that too, I think part of our tradition was just having Christmas at home. I mean, we would visit, but we would, our day would be at home. We start at home together. We didn't really like travel long distance. It's just locally visiting, maybe visiting family members. But usually, most of the time, and I think even to today, a lot of us just have to, Christmas at home. Yeah. And enjoy ourselves and have a day of relaxation. So yeah, that is neat.
Exactly.
That's neat.
Well, we have ended part 1. DIY.
Oh, Lord.
There he is.
Thank you all. I'm D-Ray, the producer here. If you grew up in High Point, North Carolina in the mid-'70s to right about maybe the early 90s, you were spoiled during Christmas time.
Yes,
you were spoiled because it was really like like a TV show of what Christmas was like in High Point during that time. And I will concur, and I can't even believe what I'm about to say. You would watch Central's band if you were a musician. You watch Central's band for technique, for tone, and how they were playing. But Andrew's band, you watch for the performance.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Andrew's band was so popular during that time, they put Andrew's band behind Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's because they got tired of people, following Andrews all the way up to Christmas Green where they ended. And so they became, they put Andrews behind Santa Claus. That's how popular that band was.
Wow.
I have a lot of pleasant memories of Christmas in High Point during that time. But, like you said, and I agree, it comes time to make your own traditions. So, All right. So we're going to keep this Christmas thing going with the Divine Favorite Project. It's Christmas time. Let's rock around. Blast music, 247.com.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that time of year, and I feel like moving home. From the sound of Christmas, I feel the groove. Relax your mind, let down your guard, more time to a reason, why this time has its memories. And I want you to know that the gift's already here. And keep all this in mind, that this time's already special. It's because you're here and you have this time. Yeah. Relax your mind, let down your guard. More time to play, you know it's not so hard. It's Christmas. Let's rock around. Let's rock around. Don't think too hard to what you know. This way, that way, yes. Move your mistletoe. It's Christmas. Let's rock around. Oh yeah. Relax your mind, let down your guard. More time to play, you know it's not so hard. It's Christmas. Let's rock around. Don't think too hard to what you know. This way, that way, yes. Move your mistletoe. It's Christmas. Let's rock around.
All right.
And that was the Divine Favor Project with It's Christmas Time, Let's Rock Around.
I love
And
that.
if you, thank you for that. And if you are a musician, stand-up comedian, or even a spoken word artist, and you're ready to get your music out there or your art out there, go to www.blastmusic247.com and create a free profile, and let's get your music and your art out to the world. Blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. And now back to Stanley and Renee.
All right. Wow, guys. Man, I just can't believe I was talking to Renee the other day about how time is flying, man. This is God. Wow, we are getting ready to go into the Christmas season. What happened to the year?
It's gone by really quick. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It really has. It really has.
Really has. But yeah, our next subject that we're going to talk about, D-Way might not like this one.
Sorry,
D, but it's part of the holiday dishes. That's what we do. Holiday dishes. Oh man. Like I said,
now what would your Christmas dinner look like?
Oh, in my childhood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Well, the way that my mom started cooking, she started at night, and I mean she was cooking the wee hours of the morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It can go from a ham, roasted ham. It can go from a turkey.
Right.
It can go from the dressing. It's almost similar to the Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she had the cranberry sauce. She had the, my God, the pound cake. I'm sorry, D-Way. But the pound cake, Oh man, and I mean, you know, mostly string beans, vegetables, and stuff like that. You know, but she made this man off the chain. I don't know if your mom or your grandmother made it. The Russian tea.
Yes, that was good.
Lord have mercy.
I have to look up that recipe because that's some good stuff.
Ooh, man, that Russian tea.
It was a combination of all kinds of beverages and stuff.
Yeah,
you would mix together with it.
Russian tea, man. Oh, here goes so much. That Christmas ham. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dean, but yes, sir. Yeah. That
nothing like a good.
When she used to glaze that thing, and then they put the pineapples and those what was it? Cinnamon stick? Not the cinnamon stick.
It was
the cinnamon stick. What was it? Those little things they used to stick in the pineapple, and Lord, I don't forgot what it was, but it was good. And then she would base it every other 2 hours, an hour.
Okay. That sounds similar to us. I just never liked fruitcake. You remember fruitcake?
Oh man, no.
Some people like fruitcake. I can remember, you know, like maybe in elementary school or something, you exchanging gifts and somebody give you a fruitcake, you'd be like, I don't know.
That's not.
Now, chocolate covered cherries, yes, but no fruitcake.
No. That's of the devil.
It's not of the devil. I just don't like it.
I just don't see. I think that's an acquired taste.
It is an acquired taste.
I just didn't like it. Ain't nothing cool about that. You know, in our household, we did like we always did the sweet potato pies. You know, the pound cakes. Like I said, the Christmas was similar to the Thanksgiving.
It was similar.
You know, very similar. Of course, you know, the most top two desserts will probably be red velvet cake.
Oh yeah,
with the cream cheese icing.
Yeah,
and then they have the pecans chopped on it. The pecan nut sprinkle on it, and of course the banana pudding. My God!
So we better move on from that. We better not linger too long on that. I guess I can mention decorations, Kana.
Yeah,
wow. I didn't get a chance to get my pictures into our producer here, but I had actually taken what I considered a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and I don't know if I can show it to them. Let me see.
I don't know.
They won't be able to see it from my phone on the gallery.
No,
they might. They probably can't see that.
Gotta hold it up.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Close range.
Okay, this was the Charlie Brown Christmas tree that I had, and I was trying to think of ways to, take an old Charlie Brown Christmas tree and turn it into something more appealing. I did this in our bedroom. I put a Christmas tree out this year, and what I ended up doing, and this is probably you might know the secret to how to transform a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, especially artificial one, into one that's usable. You have to buy the artificial garland to kind of fill in those empty spots throughout the tree to make it look full, and then you can decorate. Now, my little decorations are simple. I'm not really complicated in doing mine, but I ended up using like ribbon. Stop laughing. Ornaments, of course, the ball, the ball or the round ornaments that you can use on trees. And I had a few beautiful black ballerinas in white tutus and stuff. So I added that. You won't be able to see all of that, but you can kind of get an idea of at least the difference, the before or after of what it looks like.
Listen. There you go. Look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So afterwards, this is what it looked like. After you take the time, you can buy garland from the Dollar Tree or anywhere, anything that will fit and blend into your tree, whether you're wrapping it around the pole and stuffing it real good. But you can take a Charlie Brown tree and make it look like not like $1 million, but hey, you can make it look presentable enough that you can enjoy it.
You remember
what are you thinking about?
Those aluminum trees.
The tinsel
The
trees.
tinsel trees.
And they used to have the color wheels.
Yeah. We had one on the south side.
Do they? I wonder if you can find that anymore.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Renee, you got coming.
Oh,
Renee, you were a miracle worker with that tree.
thank you so much for that.
If you only knew. If you only knew.
I don't remember how much I paid for it either years ago. It's old. Well, the good thing, the better tree is up front in the family room where everybody else can sit, but the one in the back.
That's why it's in the back. Oh. Yeah, those tinsel
But I might
trees.
look. Might need to go online and see. Can you find the little color wheels to go with those tinsel trees? Because
Yeah.
that was interesting. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah. Put the color wheel in front of the tinsel tree so you get a variety of colors.
It was neat though.
Yeah.
It really was
'Cause
neat.
you really couldn't hang too much on that thing because the limbs would just crumble and like y'all
I'm
probably,
sorry.
Y'all probably don't remember those trees. Y'all don't remember them. That's probably before y'all
That's way
time.
before their time.
Oh my goodness! But I was like, my mom, man, when she got that tree, I'm like, Lord have mercy.
It's like, where did that come
I'm
from?
like, God, I thought we was in a.
But it was pretty though. It really was pretty.
Yeah, but it felt like we was in a disco. I'm like, Lord.
I wonder who invented that.
I don't
I'll have to
know.
Google that later, guys, and maybe
Wow.
at some point when we come back, I can give you an update about who invented the color wheel
Yeah.
for the tinsel Christmas tree.
And I don't know how long. Okay, we got another. Did y'all ever go to the Tanglewood Festival of Lights? It's gotten pricey now, but I used to love it. Well,
Have you been?
I never been.
I went. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Many years ago, it was probably in the late 80s
Mm-hmm.
that I went, and it was beautiful. The lights were beautiful. I think they had places that you could stop and like get hot chocolate and
Ooh.
different things. It was really nice. And I'm sure it cost a lot because I know back then, it was priced per vehicle,
Right.
I don't remember what it was paid back then, but I'm pretty sure now they're trying to pay for all of that electricity
Mm-hmm.
being used as a result of the electric bills that they have to pay. Because they always had some beautiful, elaborate light displays out there. They were really nice.
Well, one of my goals, I would love to go to Biltmore on Christmas.
Yeah, we have to plan that a
You
year
have
ago.
to, you have
It's
to
like
do that
now. Starting
make
planning
the
now.
reservations now for next year.
Yeah. So I
But
think it'd be hard.
my dad and my stepmom went,
Yeah.
and they were just like, man, it was like so breathtaking. With all the
Mhm.
decorations, how they had Biltmore, Christmas decorations.
I know that was nice.
And then the tour, and then they had the
Mhm.
oh man, they said the grounds and everything was so beautiful. I said, I want to see that.
Maybe we can try and see if we can plan. Well, you have to do it now.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to
See, you want to see that?
Yeah, I want to go to Biltmore for Christmas. Now, I had some friends that went to Walt Disney for Christmas.
Yeah, sometimes people do that.
Mhm.
Sometimes they will.
Yeah. Making your own tradition, make your own traditional Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, set things forth a year before, like Disney, Biltmore,
Mm-hmm.
places like
plan
that,
ahead.
to plan ahead. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Christmas cruise.
Probably they have all kinds of cruises. There probably is one somewhere.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. People
Yeah.
want to get away
Yeah.
for the
Mm.
holidays and just relax and not have to do anything.
Yeah.
No cooking,
Nothing.
no cleaning.
That's how you do it.
Just relaxing, enjoying
Yeah.
the water.
Here we go. So it's Lowe's Motor Speedway has a great festival of lights as well. Really?
Oh, that sounds interesting. That would probably be something good to see anyway.
Yeah. So it's a lot to
Mhm.
do out there for a holiday. You just
And
have
that's
Lowe's Speedway.
Gosh.
I don't want to.
Location for that. I was trying to remember the location
It's
for
not.
that.
I don't know the location.
It's not Concord, is it? No.
I don't know. Is it Concord? Is it Charlotte? Is it Charlotte?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. But if you know, chat us in and let us know.
Because I kept
Because
thinking.
I cannot remember. I thought Lowe's
Lowe's
Speedway. I
Speedway.
think it is in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Charlotte Concord. That's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You.
So appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that it might be. It's been a long time since I've heard about. I've known a lot of people that love to, see the races and stuff too. And I know the lights are probably amazing too.
Yeah, because I believe they have them on the cars, and they go.
Is that what they do?
They go around
like a parade.
Track, somewhat like a parade.
Okay.
But some of the traditional songs, man. I know in the church they love to sing Jesus, What a Wonderful Child. Them old mothers.
I used to love to hear them sing that.
They used to break out with that. Holy, meek, and mild. New life, new hope, new joy he brings. Listen to the angels sing. Glory, glory, glory to the newborn king. Them mothers used to kill that.
Yeah. We used to always have to sing Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Oh my.
Youth choir.
Man, we don't climb so many mountains. And told it on the mountain so many times. The mountain probably tight. Oh man.
I think one of my favorites is Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. I love that.
Yeah. My version of that that I've heard song, that my best version of it is when Karen Clark Sheard sung it.
Okay.
She sung it at one of her live recordings. I think it was like where they had to take an intermission or whatever in between the recording, and she came out and sung that song. She sounded like an angel. Man. But yeah. There's
a lot of beautiful Christmas songs out there too.
Yeah. And then the history of the songs. The research of the songs. Like I said, majority of the songs is a celebration. Celebration. We Three Kings. That was probably one of my favorite ones. So, okay, we got another one coming in. In college, I was in the university choir, and I remember singing the entire Hallelujah chorus in Latin.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
I know that was awesome.
That was probably.
And then the fact that you got to learn Latin to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I guess back then, I remember when we were in the chorus, we did have our folders, in front of us when we did do a lot of the Christmas concerts with the words in front of us and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't as, wasn't too bad because you had that as a support so you wouldn't forget. But if you had to do that without those folders, that's an amazing group right there. Because I'm telling you, it's awesome. That is awesome.
So what was your favorite play? Did you ever go see the Nutcracker?
No, I didn't, but I went to see what was it? I think I've been to A Christmas Carol once upon a time. Christmas Carol. I've seen it live before.
I saw the Nutcracker.
I've never seen. What was that like?
Oh man, it was more musical, with the ballet. It's more ballet. They had a live orchestra. The characters that was in the Nutcracker, but it was more of a ballet kind of feel.
So it was focusing on the arts.
On the arts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the outfits was.
Costumes were amazing,
crazy. Whoever did the sewing, creativity, creating those costumes, man, they was off the chain. Yeah. So it's just so much going on that you can really enjoy the season. But most of all, for real, it's time to gather.
Yeah.
It's time to, reminisce and think of those good times. And even for the ones that have transitioned.
Yeah. Good memories.
Have good memories. Make sure that you focus on that. I felt, even with the transition of my brother, like I said, I would pray to God. I said, God, just help me get through this season.
Yeah.
So I believe that, it takes time, especially for the ones that lost loved ones. It's going to be quite somewhat difficult, because it's going to be somebody that's missing in your circle.
Right.
And so, but my advice also for myself is to hold on to the good times.
Yeah.
Hold on to the memories. Even if you have to talk about things. Some things that my brother did, man, it was hilarious. And I'm quite sure, honored and blessed that my sister's going to be spending it with us this year. So
yeah.
we're going to have a good time and a happy time as much as we can, because that was something that my brother would want us to do anyway.
That's true.
To be happy and enjoy each other, because we did that when he was here on earth. So those are the things that I want you to remember. You know, hold on to the good memories.
Right.
You know, hold on to the good memories. And I know it's going to be like I said, it's going to be slightly difficult, you know, but by the grace of God and by the love of your family that you do have here, it's here now. Hold on to that and laugh as much as you can.
Yes.
So those are the things that I want to give you advice to. You know, we remember some of the stuff that our loved ones did that was hilarious. I still got memories in my head. It would take me a good while to tell you some of the crazy stuff they did and the nutty stuff they did and make you laugh. You know, hilarious. But you know, this celebration of Christ is a special season, and not only just this season, but celebrate him every day. Celebrate him every day. All right, and we're gonna call it an end. And we're gonna call our brother D-Way back in. That's what we're gonna do. And next go around, we'll have something special for you.
Oh, okay, all right. So, do y'all have any parting shots or any other parting shots? This has been a great reminiscent podcast. It's thinking about everything. You know, one memory that sticks out to me was the one year that my mama burnt the Christmas ham, and oh no, that deserves a whole podcast in and of itself. That was the most hilarious. That was the most hilarious Christmas that ever was created. And, yeah. So anyway, we'll talk about that off camera, just in case my mama's listening.
All right. Yeah, because you know she'll get you.
She will get me. All right, y'all. Oh, and I need to remind everyone that next Saturday on the Liftoff Indie Music Podcast, that will be our Christmas finale for this season. We will be featuring blast artists who have either submitted videos or want to come on live and sing. Hint, hint, Stanley Flake. But we will be doing that next Saturday at noon Eastern time. So feel free to come by and check it out. We're going to have a good time. All right.
That's good. All right. All right. We're going to call it a night. Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful holiday.
Love y'all.